Hello everyone and welcome back to the Orbit series. In the last episode we managed to get ourselves back to base with Orbit in less pieces than we wanted. The rest of the crew decided to park this place up here, so if we come down the ramp at the back, we're actually on top of the Orbiter. And as I was loading into this game, I pointed out that we're actually being held up at the moment just by one ladder. So I think, Val, if you want to, it would be probably advisable, to get
I'm going to take the ship off you.
Get this ship off here, because that one ladder there doesn't look like a great support option for it, even though it's pretty cool. I do like to see the penguin perched up there.
It's like a kickstand on a bike.
Yeah, so the main idea for this episode is we want to get off the planet. And to get off the planet... Oh god, I thought the orbiter ripped apart then or something. No, it's alright. It's risen back up to its normal level now. Yeah, we need to get off the planet. And to get off the planet, we need to turn the orbiter back into some spacecraft. The only issue is a lot of it's made out of heavy armour. And is the orbiter rolling? It's not. Someone not put the brake on it?
I left the brake off.
Oh, did you leave
she's rolling. She's rolling.
Someone put the brake on! Quickly climb aboard! Don't let our home escape
wooden wedge in it.
So what we need to do is... Oh god, I'll get a wooden wedge in because you guys are taking long and it looks like it's gathering some sort of speed. Have we?
There you go.
Has it stopped? Okay, perfect. Right, so we need to get Orbi operational back for space, and we also need to sort out the issue with the orbiter. I'm thinking we jack the orbiter up. We build it. Well, before we do that, we build a thruster module on the back of it. Big powerful thrusters, and then we blast it off vertically. I don't know what you guys think. Any options, thoughts?
I'm still supporting the rocket car theory.
Rocket car. So, okay. Right, so first thing first, let's reverse this a little bit. Whoever's up in the cockpit up there, come and reverse it back down towards the wreckage crash site area.
Go on.
Go on, Kermit. Tell me your story.
If we decide to put a big booster on the bottom, we're going to have boosters in all directions due to us removing the RCS module, which means if we just put upwards thrust and we go up, there will be no way of stopping us and we'll be in a constant drift.
This is what I'm thinking. We cut off the side and we actually turn it into a fully fledged rocket. We need a refinery module on this rocket and we'd be pretty good. So I think we just changed this whole thing up. We changed the orbiter into the orbit missile, or the orbit shuttle.
Ooh.
So
Who was that?
what happened? Did someone fall off something?
Someone ran off the back of the ship and just splattered on a solar panel.
Right.
It was you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the basics then. Let's streamline this, and we need some sort of platform or connected pod. Could your penguin lift up a pod if we build it on the ground level first?
Of course, yeah.
Alright, so what we'll do is we'll make use of the merge block on the back there. We'll build the pod down on the ground over here, and then we'll connect that up to the rear. So we need a thruster pod, and we need a refinery module building. Who wants to do what?
I will have to work on the thrusters. I'm gonna beef up the thrust on the big ship, and then we can use it for a bit more construction stuff.
Alright, well, because I need to know what you guys are doing, because we can't mess around, because we'll just be stuck on the planet forever, and that will just be the most depressing series ever. So
I'm gonna convert Henry into a hydrogen and ion mix, so making him a flying Earth-going vessel.
So no one's doing anything useful. So we're never getting off the planet then, it sounds.
Alright, yeah, you're correct.
Alright, so Jesse, what are you doing?
I'm just slowing the wheel so that we can get back on the orbiter.
Alright, so it sounds like this is going to be a job for me, Shuck, and possibly Husker.
I'll help you when I get the wheels.
Right, so let's build the module down here. We'll use we need to get the dimensions of that up there. Let's just clip it onto the ground here. We'll put a merge block in and we'll work from there.
Also, I apologise for the very loud sneeze earlier. I tried to hold it.
So it's alright, it sounds like a microphone malfunction.
I was like, oh no.
Right.
Also, I'm not sure if my mic was muted at the time, but I said I'd work on the thruster section.
Oh, okay, good.
I think my mic was muted. I don't know if you want to have thrusters working like vertically from the orbiter's current position with the wheels, or you want it to be like horizontally on the back like a proper rocket.
Well, I want to build a proper rocket. My plan is I'm going to streamline this thing down. We're going to do another orbiter conversion, cut the sides off, the landing pad and that sort of stuff, and build all that stuff into modules that will connect along the hull, if that makes sense. So,
yeah,
so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the blocks. If you get the dimensions wide for the orbiter, I can build another. I can build the thruster module out of that. So, for instance, if we take that, we get ourselves some hydrogen tanks. How many hydrogen tanks do you think we'll need for some real to get us out of there? 2,
oh, we're gonna
3?
need a lot. This thing's mega heavy.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna need a considerable amount of hydrogen tanks to get this thing going.
4?
More than that.
We need more.
Well, like, if we're gonna be using large, well, put it this way: I built a rocket in Vanilla Survival. It was much smaller than this, way lighter. It just had like 2 refineries on it, and we needed 5 hydrogen tanks with the 5. We needed 6 hydrogen tanks, and we had 5 large thrusters.
Oh, this
So
is
going off like proper performance, which we're probably going to need.
Right,
I'd
okay.
say probably about 5 thrusters and like quite a few tanks.
We have to
Remember, this is
remember that.
Like you said with the modules on
It's
the side,
not a-
you can always build hydrogen
it's not a
tanks on
huge-
the side of it.
It's not a huge planet though.
Yeah, you break in space at about 7k up.
Yeah, but it's also heavy, so it's going to need a lot of thrusters.
So, what do you think
Yeah.
about 3 large hydrogen like that as a rocket booster?
Wait, are you on the other side? Am I on the wrong side of the orbiter? Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Potentially.
What do you think of that as a rocket booster, or
Let
is
me have
that
a look.
not going to be
No.
enough? Because I
Oh,
mean,
you're building it over there?
yeah, because
Ooh.
what we're going to do is we'll cut the bottom off, and we'll get Val to load the rocket booster into place with his ship,
And then merge block it.
and then merge block it. Yeah.
See, yeah, that's enough tanks. However, I would go with another 2 hydrogen thrusters, large ones.
Orbeez.
Oh, so top and
Black-
bottom.
Whoa! I'm gonna just fell off.
Oh, and also
top
we
and
do
bottom,
need to
exactly,
fix
yeah.
Orby, so don't forget about that. So don't be denting him up any further.
I turned on
gonna-
his projector.
Yeah, that'll be fine for orbit. We can always, if we don't have enough hydrogen to fill up all these tanks, we can always go half and half with some atmos just to get it going, detach them, and then use the hydrogens to get into the upper atmosphere.
Right. I'm just going to do basic merge block configuration then.
We're also going to need some RCS on the rest of the rocket, though. We just have small thrusters in small locations.
Right. Oh shit, that's in the ground, isn't it? That's going to be an issue. We might need to drill.
But if you can't fix them, there's plenty of craters we can ditch them in.
Yeah, I've been eyeing up a little ravine that we can just ditch them in.
Yeah.
What's these?
Right, we need some structure components, some other bits. What we were discussing before, weren't we, about guns working in space?
Yeah,
What was the subject before we completely lost track of it, and then it went rogue with it?
It
Is
was
it-
would an automatic gun work from the blowback pistons and stuff? They
So-
have enough gas to do it.
Because as soon as oh god, what happened then? Because as soon as the gas is fired, it'd be sucked out, wouldn't it? Or would it stay
Well-
within the tube?
It would depend on.
Because, wait, isn't the way that like automatic guns work? They have a gas tube that goes back to
Yeah.
what do you call it?
So it's
But
like it's got gas blowback.
cylinder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the gas should be relatively contained because it's all expanding so quickly. The air and stuff in it, or the gas and stuff, can only be sucked out so fast.
For some reason I picked up the 10 great credits. We need tubes. So yeah, we'll build this. We'll build the refinery module. I think with the whole weapons in space
Okay.
things, I think, like you said, the cartridge we need to hold around is the number one thing. Once you've got
Yeah.
that problem solved, then you've probably got the issue of where the gases are going and what effects the temperature and various different other things would have on the gases as they expand.
Yeah. The thing is, if it was too cold, it'd have to be ridiculously cold for it to not do it, because it heats up and expands so ridiculously fast. I don't think it could.
We've
Really
accidentally built this out of
back-
wood.
But whatever.
We actually.
Yeah. Val, is that thing able to lift this?
Not currently. It's just undergoing some repairs. I'm gonna make it so it's got extra thrust, so we can really throw that heavy armor around once we need to.
Alright, because this won't be heavy armour, this bit, the thruster module. God, it's looking like a right rocket booster already, isn't it?
Shuck, are you gonna be building up your dropship, or are you just gonna ditch it?
I'd like to build it up sometime. I'm working on the.
Can
other
I
station
salvage
right
a part or two?
now. No, you leave it alone.
I need motors
No.
for the assembler to assemble more motors.
If you need motors, come over to where I am at the moment. I've got loads.
On it.
Big ship.
Do we want
Ah.
to queue up some large steel tubes
Thank you.
in the assemblers?
Yeah, there is some last steel tubes in the big crate, Husker.
Or have we got
Yeah,
enough? Because
if-
each one of these tanks take 80.
Yeah, well, we've got quite a few of them, but I'm coming up with a little solution right now. So just give us a memento.
Oh yeah, what happened to the mini merchant? Since that was
I think the Pingu belly flopped it at some point. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh,
That was my hard-earned money right there.
Yeah, well,
My
we can
hard.
always, we've got a bit of cash between us. We can always put two. Didn't Thingy have some cash left on it?
10k. I'm pretty sure due to unfortunate events, I kind of died without me.
Oh bloody hell! That was the
Unless
wrong.
he stole his money and lost it. How could you, Kermit?
My money first, right?
Sounds
I
like
seem to
something
be,
Kermit would do, wouldn't it?
I seem to have had 10k flushed down the toilet, and all of a sudden it ends up in his car container.
How do you know it wasn't my money? I mean, I had 10k too. We all had 10k.
It's obvious. Orby was a waste disposal unit, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's true. We all just
What
kinda
is
threw
that?
our
What he
money
was in
into
his
him, I think.
previous life?
Yeah. I figured it out.
Life.
Can we put a smiley face on Orby?
Just like paint one on him.
Two.
I think he's been through a bit too much to just be quite happily having a smiley face on him.
You never know. He could be an optimistic.
That drone is traumatized.
Oh, pop
Yeah.
yourself out the way.
Oh, I forgot that the disco room had a giant hole in the bottom.
What are you doing, Kermit? What are you bloody
Nothing.
doing? Nothing.
Just upgrading tools so I can
I've heard
speed
you,
up processes.
I've heard you've been
Fine.
going around Discord saying that the sports fans the future.
It is. Next I'm making a hybrid. He'll be electric. Oh wait, he already is electric. Never mind.
He's gonna build a Prius.
The Henry Prius. Should I just throw out like a line of fucking
God,
Henrys?
dang it.
Oh my god, I upgraded my tools. I'm grinding so fast.
Oh my god, this is impossible to weld.
Alright,
We need
so
to stick a. Do you want to stick a welder on one of these ships that we've got?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
flies?
we're gonna do. We'll do it. Don't worry.
There's no way in hell we can hand weld that.
Remember the ground war?
Yeah.
Turns out I think that's gonna be PS4 exclusive for a whole year.
What?
No, that's not true. It's
Nah,
the,
there's some
Spec
wanky
Ops
rumours coming out of that. I tell you that. I don't
there's
sound
a Spec
legit.
Ops survival mode that's going to be like one of the ones from the old Modern Warfares, and that's being catered off for a year. To the
Catered
PS4
off for a
exclusive.
year for PS.
Yeah, it's stupid. Wow. That's why everyone's kind of fuming. And there's also loot boxes confirmed because there was a bug in the beta which showed you could unlock them. Which is a
Oh,
bit
it's
disappointing.
it's disappointing that they don't. I mean, I know why they're hiding it, but that is a little bit, a bit naughty. That.
Ridiculous.
It's a
I mean,
shame as well, 'cause of what I did play, it felt like one of the old ones and it was nice.
It did, but I know what's going to happen. As soon as it comes out, they might even leave it for a week. You'll get all these shinies coming up on your screen after you do a round. Unlock this loot. Oh, you need
Yeah.
to spend $5 to get this box open. Oh,
Yeah.
you cannot get the Hollow Sun site now because
Yeah.
you need some money.
There's already different types of loot boxes because you can see the one bug that came up showed that you've unlocked a common loot box, and it was literally called loot box. I'm like, really?
Oh wow, they're not even hiding
Let's
it.
give it a different
Well,
name.
the thing they did before this though. Oh, hold on, let me get all them plates in. Is they had that 3,000 store credits, didn't they? Or,
Yeah.
And that was a bit of giveaway of it, what it was, wasn't it? Really. I said these 3,000 COD points. If there's no loot boxes, what are they going to be for? So I think everyone knew it, but the beta just teased everyone and was like, "Oh, look at this, guys." The question is, what features are they going to put behind it?
knowing here probably the good stuff.
I mean, it would be nice for a game now to come out and say, right, what we'll do is we'll do a standard DLC setup where, when we release new content, then you pay for it.
Yeah.
Here's the game, this is how it
Yeah.
plays. But I don't think that's going to happen.
I mean,
I mean, the thing is, with a lot of these game development and stuff as well, it's like, what is it, that Starbase game? A lot of it is based on trailers and, promises. Because a lot of people keep asking me, have you guys seen much about that Starbase?
I saw it a little bit. It looked like a bit of almost a successor to this, but
Well, yeah, a lot of people keep asking me to have a look at it and cover it, but there's nothing hard on it yet. There's no physical, you know, proper, like, you know, a raw hands-on experience, and they've not reached out to any YouTubers or content creators and said, right, guys, can you have a look at this? And for me, that just feels like, you know, a hype train sort of deal.
Yeah.
Where it's the issue is it's going to build itself up, and even if it is amazing, it's never going to be as amazing as all these people's imagination.
Oh yeah, you can't live up to.
I don't think it's
The
going
hype.
to go because although it's not even been released yet, the performance specs on Steam are absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, need some.
And they're targeting a Space Engineers audience that 90% don't have 2080 Ti's or 1080 Ti's and stuff like this.
Yeah, you need
These
some
always
beefy
sevens.
stuff to play it even on the lowest settings.
Well,
Yeah,
I noticed in the trailers it even looked like it lagged a little bit.
Yeah.
It looked really good on optimized,
I mean,
which
thing-
that was like obviously basic like production of the game, but like even still, don't,
Yeah, but
don't
I
put
mean-
your stuff that high.
You wouldn't release a trailer though with lagging, would you?
Do you remember the Space Engineers Planets trailer?
True, I'll give you that. But the thing with I'll let Space Engineers off a little bit with that because this was never, planets was never supposed to be a thing.
Oh yeah, multiplayer was never supposed to be a thing.
Oh, no energy. That's no good. Yeah, but the thing is, they keep
Chuck.
throwing the features in, and they've thrown so many in that it's not just Space Engineers. This
Right.
is a total engineering game package, really.
Yeah.
You just kick me off the
on
ladder
signal.
back down to your ship, Kermit.
Hey Val, look up.
What up?
Yeah. Be beneath
Look
me.
up.
There's a strong signal landing right
who's
next to it.
that? Hello. Oh please don't be a bomb.
Hello?
This little signals just come out of nowhere.
What is it?
Just landed right on Val's head.
Don't be a
Anything
bomb,
good in it?
please. Don't be a bomb.
Be right back, guys.
Uh,
Come on, mute button.
hey, I got kids' pajama gloves. Great. That makes me look strange.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you store them somewhere safe, eh?
Never know you
Nope.
into those.
I'm just trying to. We've run out of resources though when I'm trying to plumb up the last few bits. We need. Is anyone? Can we? Is anyone got any bits we can scrap for the?
Maybe imagine this over there.
We need. Is it? Oh, it's steel tubes. Have we got enough of them left?
Small or large steel tubes?
I'm just having a look now. We need the small steel tubes. I've got the construction components. It's the small ones that I'm doing without at the moment.
How many do you need? Because you got like 100 and something on the orbit station.
I found the remains, so
If someone could bring some construction components over, and we've got motors, I think.
that little minder that could.
Right, so you're gonna jump it on the pit. Do I need it? Right, so it's not
Perhaps.
it's not fully plumbed in, this thing.
It should be fine. As long as that you can get the materials from the grinders themselves to weld up the good problem, then yeah.
Right, you ready for me to switch it on then?
No, I'm gonna just first put this on the grinders themselves, and then when I attach them.
Grind
turn them
on, save.
There we go.
Are you
Turn them.
turning it on?
Yeah. What a good boy.
Oh, lovely.
That's really cute.
Okay, perfect. I'll turn it off. Now I'm gonna
Grinding?
see.
You mean welding?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull things out of. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It sucks it all into the main cargo container. Woohoo! Right. Okay, we can start scrapping now. We can start a full scrap operation.
No, I can't do.
Val, is yours ready to move scrap?
Let's find out.
Can we please start with the Fat Henry?
Fat Henry, right? Let's bag that up.
Yeah.
You keep bullying Fat Henry, and I'll have you know I will sabotage this rocket so hard.
Right. Okay. So we've got this ship of yours, Shook, to go first. Is that all right, or
Okay,
do you
yeah.
want to continue building it up in space?
I'd like to continue building it, but I can just start over again
All
if I
right.
need
Well,
to.
let's bring that and load that onto the solar panel on top, Val, first. So bring it over to Shook's ship. We'll pick this
ship?
up. Yeah. Bring this.
Oh.
What's it called? This one, the one, the troop transport one you've got.
The Kodiak.
Yeah, the Kodiak. So grab the Kodiak, Val, and we'll stick that
Yep.
on the solar panel up top for the minute.
If you guys need to throw it in the grinder pit, you can.
No, I don't need to. Oh!
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
was that?
a little help.
Sorry.
You might need to put
What is-
automatic landing lock on instead of just ramming it into, Val.
Hang
But
on.
if you ram it hard enough, you'll get it.
We lost a little bit there.
Landing gear. Oh, why is my landing gear no longer? There we go. Right, automatic landing's on.
Okay, bring it down. There we go. Right, we got it perfect. Let me just detach this landing gear before we lift that. Unlock. Okay, someone didn't name that block correctly. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, go and put that on the roof of the orbiter without breaking the pad off.
I will
Who
attempt.
stuck that refinery on the side? That's disgusting.
Shug.
Disgusting.
What?
Oh,
Not disgusting.
can't even look at the thing. Where are you, Jesse?
Getting powder.
Oh my god, I just seen Falcon.
Yeah, how's that gone? Is that alright up there? Perfect.
It's the.
Alright, come over here, come grab this next ship and we'll dump this in the grinder pit. We'll dump the Greg because I don't know, the Greg is useful out in space, but no, we'll get rid of it. Get rid of the rest of the ring.
Do that.
We need to make some sacrifices here.
Greg Mark II shall be.
No energy.
Right, there we go.
No.
See if you can grab that grab him.
Greg the Greg.
Great. Great.
Yep, got him.
It's not the most precise operation, this, is it?
Well, this wasn't exactly built for picking things up. It was more of.
I'm worried when we come to move the thruster module, to be fair. Right, bring it over to the pit. Okay.
Let me know when I'm directly over it.
Keep moving forward. That'll do there.
There we
Right,
go.
perfect. So let's just keep grabbing random stuff that's not useful and picking it up. Right, we'll begin. Since we've got this running now, we'll cut that. Do you reckon you'll be able to lift the heavy armor block? The whole landing bay.
Let's give it a whirl. What, the entire landing area?
Yeah, the heavy armor landing area.
What this thing was sat on? Let's stiff them over now.
Yeah, I'll show you. No, I'll show you. Come.